Hello, my name is Sunny Lee, and I'm going to be giving a little review on one of the new Gary Sugal 3D mouthpieces. Now, let me talk about the process of my process and my experience from talking with Gary in order to buy this mouthpiece. I was just scrolling down Facebook and in one of the saxophone pages, and I came across one of his posts saying that he released new 3D mouthpieces. I'm like, oh boy, I gotta check this out. So I email him, and very quickly he responds, and he's just a very friendly guy, and we're just exchanging emails, and he's just very friendly and very informative as well. He definitely knows his stuff, and he also shipped the mouthpiece in a very timely manner, and also his prediction on when the mouthpiece will come was spot on as well. So without further ado, let's go ahead and actually check out the mouthpiece. So here's the mouthpiece. It is the Sugal MB2 Turbo mouthpiece, as you can see right here. If it'll focus, camera, there, yes, okay. And then there's an engraving right here that says Sugal. Here's like a little mouthpiece bite guard that is with it as well. I believe it's kind of some sort of rubber material on it, so that's pretty awesome. You don't have to purchase your own. It says right here, if you can't really take a look at it too closely because the camera is not very good, but it says 7-star, and it says on top of that 7-star SZ. I'm not sure what that stands for. I gotta message him and see what that means. So little rails right here, and I believe these indents right here are meant for a 3D ligature that he also designed for his mouthpieces, his new 3D mouthpieces. I gotta check that out sometime. And here the facing, like inside the baffle, is a high baffle. I'm not sure what the specs are exactly. I gotta search them, but I'm pretty sure they're on his website on what the what tip opening, the length of the tip opening is, and so forth. Yeah, it is very well done for a 3D mouthpiece. Usually a lot of 3D mouthpieces have tons of shavings on them and a bunch of just unnecessary cosmetic flaws, but this is almost near perfect for a 3D mouthpiece. Without further ado, let's go. Oh yes, I forgot about this. Here is the mouthpiece cap as well. Now the mouthpiece cap I'm not a very big fan of because it is the cosmetically and also functionally it's not the best because it's fairly coarse. But with some further sanding and sanding work on it, I believe it will be a very good function for the mouthpiece. But yeah, here's this little gap thing as well, just to give a little bit more room in case if the ligature is too big, or the reed, or just to give a little bit more leeway for the reed. Because I was afraid, my very first initial thought was that there's no room for the reed at all, because if you see right here, I put it in, it's very, very snug on there. But because of this, this little line and divot, it gives some leeway for the reed and for the ligature in order to expand, so that way you can actually use it. So yeah, without further ado, let's go ahead and actually try playing it. Okay, so I am playing on a Diodario Select Jazz 3M file reed, along with an Eddie Daniels ligature, with the, of course, the Gary Sugal MB2 Turbo 3D mouthpiece. Let's without further ado, let's give it a blow. Yeah, this thing is like a powerhouse. Woo! When I was playing around with it before, I tend to it tends to want to lean towards more of the much brighter side. The mouthpiece itself is actually very light. And I assume that is the case for many 3D mouthpieces. But yeah, it tends to want to lean more on the brighter side, especially with the high baffle in the inside of the mouthpiece. But yeah, I also kind of like the subtone feature as well because it gives me still that free blowingness without the free blowingness. I'm not trying as hard with the subtone and just the muffled sound. Yeah, so that's the Gary Sugal MB2 Turbo 3D mouthpiece. I would highly suggest checking out his other 3D mouthpieces as well. Gary Sugal does very good work. He's very friendly as well. Yeah, hope this review was very helpful, and I hope to see you later.